Hi everyone, today's headlines. State records highest single-day spike of 230 COVID cases. Total lockdown lifted in Mon. Assam Rifles organized medical camp and tree plantation drive. UIF parent extends support. Paipitang Village in Dimapur imposes total lockdown citing SOP floating by public. Interstate returnees of Tuensang to undergo 7 days mandatory quarantine. New ADC Developer Office inaugurated. Russia all set to launch world's first COVID-19 vaccine. NLA Assembly session of August 13. Load shedding in parts of Mogujang. 2 locations sealed in Mima village. State records highest single-day spike of 230 COVID cases. With the highest single-day spike of 230 fresh COVID cases, Nagaland's tally zoomed past the 3,000 mark on Monday. Out of 230 new cases, Dimapur and Kohima saw a spike of 104 cases each, while 18 cases were reported from Mon and 4 in Zunabado. As on August 10, the state tally stood at 3,011 cases. 2,027 active, 973 recovered, 8 deaths and 3 migrated. As per the severity of symptoms, 2,024 cases are asymptomatic, 1 mild and 2 moderate. Total lockdown lifted in Mon. Lockdown extended in Aboy, Digit and Phomching. DC Mon has extended total lockdown in Aboy, August 11 to 17, Digit August 10 to 11 and Phomching August 10 to 12. DC has ordered that public movement would remain strictly prohibited except on medical emergencies. All business or commercial establishment shops would remain closed except pharmacies. Movement of private vehicles except those permitted has also been banned. Assam Rifles organized medical camp and tree plantation drive. UIF parent extends support. Assam Rifles as a force is striving hard to strengthen the resolve to augment forest cover in the northeast region and to create awareness among general population about the importance and benefits of tree plantation. Organized a week-long tree plantation drive. A press release from Assam Rifles said, battalions of Assam Rifles under the aegis of HQ IGAR North organized tree plantation drive across Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh for a week from August 3 till 9, 2020, with an aim to reduce the impact of global warming and to maintain ecological balance. Paipitang Village in Dimapur imposes total lockdown citing SOP floating by public. Paipitang Village in Dimapur has imposed total lockdown in the colony from August 10 to the 30th as a precautionary measure, informed the village chairman. He informed that even though there are no positive cases in the village, the council has decided to keep a strict vigilance on residential movement as not everyone is adhering to social distancing guidelines. The total lockdown is implemented for the 300 households from 5 am to 7 pm. But all vehicular movement passing through the village will be allowed, the chairman informed. Interstate returnees of Tuensang to undergo 7 days mandatory quarantine. The Chief Medical Officer CMO of Tuensang, Dr. Mua Temchen, on Monday informed that all the interstate returnees of Tuensang have to undergo mandatory 7-day quarantine at the institutional quarantine centers to be followed by 14 days home quarantine. According to an update, the CMO informed this during an emergency meeting with executive members of the wards and sectors of Tuensang town at his office conference hall. The meeting was called to discuss the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic situation in the district. The members also discussed about the inter-district returnees to Tuensang, who will be sent directly for home quarantine. In this regard, colony, ward, and sector have been asked to take precautionary measures and take responsibility to their respective areas and make necessary arrangements. New ADC Developer Office inaugurated. The new office building of Assistant Director Supply ADC at Bank Colony in Dimapur was inaugurated by the Advisor of Food and Civil Supply, Nagaland Pukai Sumi, on Monday. The inaugural event was held virtually in view of the need for maintaining social distancing to contain the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, informed an update from DPRO Dimapur. Russia all set to launch world's first COVID-19 vaccine. As the number of coronavirus cases continues to rise at an alarming rate across the globe, scientists and medical experts are making accelerated effort to develop a vaccine fit for the human use. Currently, there are more than 160 vaccine candidates in different stages of production, and 27 of these have reached the human trials. While the vaccine created by Oxford University and drug maker AstraZeneca is considered one of the front runners in the race to develop a coronavirus jab, Russia is all set to become the first country in the world to launch its coronavirus vaccine. The vaccine candidate developed by Russia Gamaleya National Research Center and Russia Defense Minister has been raising eyebrows ever since the announcement of it being the world's first COVID-19 vaccine started doing rounds. As per the recent updates, the coronavirus vaccine is all set to get registered on August 12, 2020, making Russia the first country in the world to register a vaccine to battle the novel coronavirus. NLA Assembly session on August 13. The Nagaland Legislative Assembly today informed that the rescheduled date for the 6th section of 13 NLA on August 13 will stand as it is. NLA official informed that all preparations are going on full swing and all necessary arrangements are being put in place in accordance with standard operating protocols. The assembly session will start from 9:30 am. Official note for conduct of the session is yet to be released at the time of filing this report. Load shedding in parts of Mokokchung. To facilitate maintenance, load shedding will be imposed from August 12 to 21 in Mokokchung town and surrounding areas, power officials informed on Monday. According to SDO Mokokchung Transmission Division, the load shedding may be imposed as when required to facilitate maintenance of the 66 33 kV 20 MV ampere power transformer at 132 66 33 kV. Awo Lichen substation Mokokchung. All the public in the affected areas are requested to extend cooperation and bear with the inconvenience during this period, it said. 2 locations sealed in Mima village. Kohima Deputy Commissioner Grigory Tejawali has demarcated sealed areas in Mima village following the detection of a COVID-19 positive person from the said locations. An undated order issued by the DIPR on August 10 informed that the areas have been sealed to contain the spread of the disease or infection and for necessary contact tracing. The demarcated area in the first location extends from the village circular road in the north, Rulu's house south, V. Leslie's house west to Colony Road east. In the second location, the sealed area begins from M. Leslie's house north, Z. Leslie's house south, Colony Road, Sofima Kale in the west to the Colony Road in the east. All movements of persons or vehicles within the defined sealed area is strictly restricted or prohibited and under active surveillance with immediate effect, the DC order stated. That's all for now. To get such latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.